What's up, everybody? It's Chimpact. With me, we have Gator, my best friend, my worst
I'm
enemy.
already mad. I'm mad. I'm mad.
Okay, I have my team is Swampert, Kirim, Garvor,
Chip
Magmar.
out was kidding, dude. Chip out was kidding. You're the best.
Gator's my worst enemy. Gator's actually my worst enemy.
Okay. What we got?
When's the last time we
What we
streamed
got?
together? When's the last time we streamed together, dude?
F Twitch. F Twitch. You heard it here. F GBA and F Twitch. No.
Dang.
No.
So we have Swampert with Stealth Rock,
Okay.
Protect, Waterfall, Rock Slide. Look at the HP, look at the speed, look at the attack, and
It's
look at the
basically
spit up.
the same spread.
It's basically the same
Plus,
spread. But guess what?
bas-
We're a little slower because we don't care about Lottie.
You
Um,
meta?
Well, we don't care about Metagross being max speed because
Yeah.
Metagross being max speed doesn't make much sense. They would
And
probably
we
well,
also can't. We can't touch it that much anyway.
yeah.
So,
So
we
like
have waterfall instead of ground move because crocodile.
it's like win-win, right? Because if the Metagross is max speed, then it's not running bulk. If the Metagross isn't max speed, then we outspeed it.
What if it is max speed bulky?
Then
Huh?
it's weaker
Okay, my bad. You right.
because our we're gonna talk about our Kirim later, but like if it's bulky, then they can't really beat our Kirim 101.
Oh, check the ability. Check the ability. You have damp.
Damn.
Metagross trying to boom, dude. He's gonna boom.
Boom.
No.
No, you know what it's gonna do? You know what it's gonna do? It's going to skill swap the Gardevoir, and then boom, pixelate, pixelate, boom.
Wait, damp stops aftermath? I didn't even know that.
Dang. So we have
Did
Stealth
you know
Rock.
that?
No. Stealth Rock, Protect, Waterfall, Rock Slide. Waterfall mainly for the Crocodile because we don't really need Stomping Tantrum damage. And Waterfall really helps us deal with Crocodile a bit better because on our moveset, we don't have a fighting move on Torn, which we typically would run because they have a Kyurem and a Crocodile.
Crocodile.
So like we would typically, but like we need all these moves because they have Fake Out, so we got to protect. If they set up Tailwind, like we can answer with our Tailwind and stuff like that. So Stealth Rock is very important because it ensures a lot of KOs on our team with the
They
Stealth
have a
Rock.
lot of mons weak to Stealth Rock.
Yeah, like after Rocks, Rock Slide kills Z Rock Slide kills Kyurem and and Zapdos,
Zapdos.
and then
Yeah.
like Waterfall also can flinch. So if we get the Tailwind up, we can start flinching things, which is not bad. Like
Waterfall and Rock Slide can play. So we got this is basically Jirachi.
And-
This is Jirachi.
Jirachi 2.0. And the HP and the Spadef allows us to live a Thunderbolt from Zapdos. Wait, aren't we immune? Oh. So.
What?
I was trying to make a joke, dude. I was trying to make a joke. I try to act stupid because
Oh.
Thunderbolt actually does 0, but they could soak
Oh.
us with Floatzel.
Okay, next Pokemon. Go.
Which is yours?
Next.
Tornadoes.
Anyways, Dark Pulse, Hurricane, Talent Protect. Look, we tried the 348 speed tornadoes. It
didn't
wasn't
work.
the play.
It didn't
you know?
work. It
It
didn't
was not
work.
the play. We
So-
tried the fling tornadoes. It wasn't the play. You know, it messed up a little bit.
Didn't work.
There's a little. Hopefully we can make it work. This is the third time. So
Third time's the
third
charm.
strike tornadoes is probably out.
Hey, third time's a charm. That's the
Okay, that's one way to look at it. Third time's a charm. There's also 3 strikes and you're out.
Mhm.
So we have Dark Pulse with Darkinium Z. Now this is gonna sound a little sketch, but with the Darkinium Z, we have a pretty high chance of one-shotting Metagross. It's not guaranteed. So and Tornadus has not been liking it so far, but it's a pretty high chance. It's like 70-80% chance, something like that.
So remember when we mentioned that they are probably going to run 80 Spadef because the 176 is going to go in speed. If they don't go that, isn't it 100% chance to kill? Is it just
No.
go?
If they go max,
Yeah.
I don't remember the max calc. I just remember if they're 80 HP or Spadef, it's like 75 to 80% chance to kill.
Okay.
I don't remember what was max. Which I assume they're gonna put just enough speed for
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir. I don't know though. We don't know though. Hurricane, because screw it, dude. Screw it. Max special attack, stab move.
Gator asked me before the battle, Hurricane or Air Slash, and I told him Air Slash is trash.
It helps against Shaman. Oko's offensive Shaman, and I guess has a chance to confuse, but it is 70% accurate.
Hmm.
Tailwind, pranks for Tailwind here in case they get a Tailwind up and we need to respond with our own Tailwind because they have a lot of Tailwinders.
Yeah.
Enemy set protect.
Last week they brought 3, I think. Right?
They have
brought
Tailwind
3.
on like what Zapdos, Shaman, Altaria, Togetic.
Yeah.
So like
They're not
a
bringing.
lot of-
By the way, they're not bringing Ontario. By the way.
I mean they could bring it, but I mean it's pretty bad against our dragons.
Yeah.
And Gardevoir.
Yeah.
But they could still bring it. Next.
Then I have the other lead that we were thinking maybe is Gardevoir, Protect, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, Helping Hand. Helping Hand was something that we were like really deliberating.
This
to
was
bring.
last minute.
Yeah.
garbage.
So like Hyper Voice and Shadow Ball protect 100%. No other Gardevoir is going to run that. Like no, every Gardevoir is going to run those 3 moves against this team. Helping Hand allows the Naga to Flamethrower kill it. Helping Hand allows Tornadus to kill with Dark Pulse 100% of the time against the Metagross. If it takes a little bit of chip or like to guarantee with the Z move. Because Tornadus outspeeds the Metagross, Gardevoir does not, so we don't want the Gardevoir to take any damage. So if we Helping Hand Dark, Z Dark, we always kill it. Helping Hand helps with the Sableye going for Gravity. Just give it a little hand, so the Gravity gets set up faster. And yeah, Trace, of course, perfect for the Intimidates. Perfect for the Intimidates.
Is there anything else cool we can trace? No. What is Togetech's ability? Is this a Ring Grace?
It's Ring Grace.
I guess
non-mega Shadow Ball.
No, non-mega Shadow Ball, dude. Hit him up with this Pedep drop. Yeah,
Top
so
class.
maybe Zapdos, like pressure or static. You know, never know.
Oh, bring it in. Okay.
Yeah,
Bring it in, Click Protect. Okay. Oh, Trace is also cool for the activation of the ability. Because if we
leave.
Yeah. Because if we see their abilities activate before us, we'll know that how fast the Pokemon are.
Yeah, so we're not 1,000,000% sure. Because we're either going to be Torn Swampert or Torn Gardevoir, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, if we do lead Gardevoir, we get to see like if there's Scarf on something, if we trace and then activate ours, whatnot, last, stuff like that.
Like if their Kyurem goes after our Gardevoir, it's 100% going to be bulky. Right? It's going to be AV. But if it goes before...
No. If it goes after?
If our Trace...
Max speed... Oh, you're talking about a regular.
Yeah, if our Trace Gardevoir goes before their Kyurem, it's going to be bulky. But if it goes after, it could be fast or it could be Scarfed.
Yeah. So if theirs activates first, it's probably more offensive. Yeah, right. Yeah. So that's why we kind of like potentially lead it, but Swampert I feel like it just leads too well against some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So we're not. Let's see. What's next?
Sableye or Naga?
Let's go Naga. Let's say the best for last. It's the same set as last week, pretty much as well.
Oh, this is.
Draco / Flamethrower Tailwind. Like we have speed for Floatzel, and this thing just does damage to their whole entire team.
Mm-hmm.
We need all these moves. Flamethrower plus Helping Hand kills Metagross. Sludge Bomb 2-hit kills Max VP Zapdos.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts Togetic and Altaria and Shaman a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And Draco hits everything else.
Mm-hmm.
We do have to watch out for. We really think the Kyurem is going to be a Soul Vest.
Yeah.
I think they were that last week.
Yeah.
I don't think Draco kills. I don't remember the role. I don't think. Yeah, it's like their max special defense is Soul Vest or some nonsense. So we gotta be careful playing around the Kyurem because it might be able to get a surprise KO just by eating hits it should not be able to eat.
This Naga also gets speed boost, which is unfortunate, but whatever.
We need to outspeed Floatzel.
Yeah, Floatzel's dangerous. Ice Punch? What? No,
we have a problem with the Floatzel. So because like one thing we're scared of is I'm echoing in your mic by the way a little bit.
Okay.
One thing we're scared of is soak into like a electric move with the Kyurem, Zapdos, or grass move, or even Metagross can run Thunder Punch or like a grass move with the Shaman. But we're also scared of it just going for attacks itself because we don't really switch into it that well. Because I think it's low kick, so it has good coverage for a whole team if they see it with like water or ice or like whatever. And like the mix-up game is strong because it can either attack or it can just soak. So that's why we really need this Naga because it's the only thing on our team that actually outspeeds it.
And it can't get burned.
It's pretty important. Yeah, we can't burn it with Sableye, which is another big thing. Like that's one way to potentially stop it. We can't do that. So we're kind of worried about Floatzel because we feel like by the time we figure out the set, it might knock out like half our goddamn team or something. Yeah, that's why we got Naga.
And then the best Pokemon on the team, Shirobako, Blizzard, Ice Beam, Fusion Flare, Draco Meteor. I really don't want Draco Meteor because I really don't want to click Draco Meteor and you just have to switch out the next turn because this thing is scarfed. Yeah, but guess what? Draco Meteor does how much to Kyurem? AV?
It's like a 50% roll. It's like 91 to 107 or something.
And you guarantee it with Stealth Wreck up, so yeah,
remember you said you want to play Draco Meteor Dragon Claw?
Oh, Dragon Claw does like Dragon Claw and Draco Meter do similar amount of damage. Dragon Claw does like 31 to 40, and Draco Meter does like 90 something. So like they're pretty. It really depends on the damage roll that we get with the Dragon Claw to see if we knock out the Kieran with a little bit of chip, of course. We outspeed max speed Adamant Altaria.
At +1.
At +1. Defense ensures that there's a 16% chance, I think, for opposing Kieran to knock us out with Dragon Claw.
It's some roll in our favor. I think it's with Ironhead too. Like some roll in our favor. I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Ironhead.
some
We can
rolls
also like live in Ironhead.
From Metagross. I think.
Yeah, from Metagross. And yeah, Fusion Flare is nice. It does a ton of damage to Metagross. Any bit of damage from the right side can ensure that we kill it with the Fusion Flare. And then we have like Sableye, whatever.
And then so the reason that we're running Blizzard is we got my boy Sableye over here. Hit him up with a Gravity increase the accuracy. Hit him with the Blizz, 100%. Big damages. Their ice resist are nothing. It's Metagross.
Metagross and Floatzel.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Floatzel's offensively is a threat, but like, I mean, it's not switching into shit. So we're hoping because we're Scarf, we can hit them up with the grab and just start spamming Blizzard, and they'll just have no response to it. And then other moves, we have Quash, mainly for Floatzel, just because it's so fast.
Yeah.
And we think offensively it's pretty threatening.
Oh, after Rocks, Floatzel is dead to Hyper Voice with no bulk. Yeah.
If they're not bulky, yeah. And then we have Taunt to maybe stop some Tailwind stuff from Zapdos or stop some Togetic stuff.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. And then we got Will-O-Wisp just because we need to be able to make sure the Kyurem, the Metagross, like these things are burned. This mon does really suck against Crocodile, but like we have stuff on the other, like whatever Sableye supporting should be able to handle the Crocodile, so it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
And we just have max with that with a Licky Berry. Because like what was it? Like if we take an Ironhead, which does 5 million by the way.
That's actually really cool. Like that's actually really cool. Like you do 75% to us, but we just heal back up to 75. Thanks a lot. I was telling Gator, dude, let's just run defense EVs, and then he just ran some random calc of Ironhead versus Sableye with max HP, max with Dev. It's like Ironhead is 75, so it just pops our berry. So I was like, okay, let's keep the spread.
Let's just do it. Let's just screw it. Let's just do it. Yeah, so that's our team.
Yeah, we were also gonna have Aggron on my side, but we realized that that's really stupid because we're probably not gonna bring Aggron because Gardevoirt's 100% coming. So I decided to put Magmar on my side and Aggron on his side because like Gator could possibly bring Aggron over like Torn. Because at first we weren't gonna bring Torn.
It's possible.
Because like
not
it's
happening. It's possible.
Yeah, Aggron.
How about bring it anyway? I'll bring it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why we brought Torn twice already? It's done nothing. Aggron at least did something.
Yeah.
And then
why does Torn deserve another chance? But Aggron's already proved himself. Let's just bring it. Let's bring Aggron instead.
And then Magmar, could follow me with Nasty Plot, Naga. They don't really have spread moves, do they? They have Blizzard on there.
They want to run Blizzard on their own. Kyurem or Discharge, Earthquake, Hyper Voice. They got a couple.
Oh yeah, Discharge, Earthquake.
Yeah, they have a couple.
Can we? Yeah, that's actually really bad against us.
I mean, we have Swampert.
No, I'm saying like we just lead. Kieran just beats both.
Oh.
So yeah, that is our team. Be sure to check out the battle on It's Gator's channel, My Worst Enemy. That is youtube.com/itsgator _535.
No, that is incorrect. It's Goater. That's my YouTube. It's Goater.
It's Goater. Check out our opponents, T-Man and Lorsey. Loves you. And
goodbye.
Is
Why
it
are you trying to
goodbye?
drag video after the extra ad? Goodbye.
It's actually already been 50 minutes, but whatever. Let me see. Yeah.